Hi, I'm Shawn Gordon and I'm CEO of SAAV Games. I've come to you from our beautiful offices here in Southern California to talk to you a little bit about DragonChain today as a technology. When we're looking at integrating blockchain technology into our SAAV Games product line, I ran across DragonChain earlier this year thanks to a friend of mine who worked at Disney. I was utterly fascinated with it and the decisions that they made based on my many years of software development. What I saw that they were doing that I considered to be right was it was designed, for lack of a better word, by people who understood software and the environment. Basically, people who've been doing it for a long time. So the idea of a blockchain of blockchains and essentially almost an object-oriented approach to how you would load in different things like currency and logic and what have you really captured my attention. For a little while we were looking at maybe just re-architecting our entire game Agame to work in the DragonChain environment. As we spent a little bit of time with it, we decided that we wanted to go bigger. So initially for our own game we decided to just add just a cryptocurrency we call SAAV coin. We're in the process of an ICO ourselves right now, but our plan and on our roadmap is, as soon as we finish the 1.0 release of our game in a few months, is we have two platform ideas that we want to build using DragonChain. Namely, one would be an automated royalty system within the game for contributors, and the other is a generic marketplace within the game for trading between players or even their purchases from the game. We have about a half a dozen other product ideas, not all of them game-oriented, on this idea of DragonChain because it allows us to do things outside of the idea of proof of work. And there are times where you have a high degree of trust, and this proof of work isn't necessarily required, and you can go to more of a POS model, which DragonChain will support. It will allow you to sort of plug in all these different things, and I don't have to worry about building the blockchain myself. And what I really liked about it is the multitude of languages that it supports. We don't have to learn a whole new language that is immature and possibly has serious security flaws in it. We can use an established language like Python or C# or any one of the other languages that DragonChain supports, as well as its modular database backend model. All of these things lead DragonChain to, in my opinion, be one of the most interesting developments for platform application development within a blockchain platform, which is really where everything is going, I believe. And what we're seeing right now is very similar to what we were seeing on the internet in the 90s, and that was something I was intimately involved with. So I'm familiar with the environment, and I'm familiar with how these things tend to develop. And this is as excited as I've been about a platform enabling a paradigm shift. Blockchain was fascinating. It got us to this point, but now we need something to take us to the next level that can scale, that is adaptable. If I'm doing a homeowners association voting system, I don't need that data replicated on every node throughout the world. It's just not necessary. So DragonChain allows us to build these applications that we can now deploy within organizations or municipalities or any kind of organization. It's very exciting to us. So that's something that we're going to be using a lot in the very near future. For now, we're going to wrap up our 1.0 release of Agame and our SAAV coin ICO, and then it's full steam ahead with everything on DragonChain.